Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is Thursday, October 3rd, 2019. And I wanted to say hello and welcome to all of the new subscribers. Whew, what a day. This reading here is for Mike Pence, October 2019. Let's dive in. We have the bear, the house, the book. We have the heart, Mike Pence here, the scythe, and then here we have the stars, the whip, and the birds. We can see here that this is Donald Trump in the White House, who's been keeping secrets. He's in for some heartbreak right here down this line. And we can see here, if the stars is in reference to technology, it's been abused for conversations. With the birds, this is negotiations, conversations, small meetings, hearings, telephone calls, anything that has to do with the phone. So we're seeing here the abuse of that technology system that is classified down this column here. To keep the secrets of the phone calls here. And that's what's been revealed with the scythe following the book. This is a secret that gets suddenly exposed. And what was suddenly exposed about those secrets was the phone calls that he was having. He's also involved here because we have Donald Trump right above him on the line above him. That means that that's what's on his mind. And we can see here that Donald Trump has no love for him. He's putting him in danger here. And there's arguing in the House, perhaps him in the House arguing. There's a lot of criticism here and a lot of verbal arguing here, perhaps some very cutting words. But just by position alone, we can see that Trump has thrown him under the bus and perhaps putting him in the spotlight to take the heat for these phone calls. The sudden revelation of the abuse of that technology system that is secret, the server that was housing the phone calls. He's looking at removal as well, because it's right below him, so he gets cut. And the bear knights over here to the scythe, he's getting cut. This is in regards to the impeachment coming from the House. The House is moving to separate here. We can see here Donald Trump, the technology system with the conversations that were being kept secret with the corners. We can see here that Donald Trump here, that's being presented by the bear, has been quite abusive, bullying, aggressive, fighting. There's some verbal arguments going on here as well. But the whip is also something that has a pattern. It happens over and over again. So we're seeing here his pattern of abuse to this technology system that has been revealed, that is classified, that's been revealed, that has to do with the phone calls. But he's looking at a separation himself. Trump's looking at a separation. He's looking at a separation. He could be quite angry with the whip following him. He could be quite ticked off, but he's also, with this diagonal here, he's also in that secured system through a phone call here and here. He may have been a bootlicker here with the heart knighting over here to the birds. That's like a loving conversation, a conversation of praise. Oh, I love you so much, blah, blah, blah. And then there's a secret affair here as well, with the heart knighting down here to the book. Let me see here. He may have told him what to say down this diagonal, but there's a phone call with these two. That perhaps will be revealed because this is a secret that gets revealed that has to do with the communication, negotiations and telephone calls. He may have been listening in on it, but he's in there. He's in that technology system that's classified, that server that's classified here. And there's a conversation with these two there. But he's looking at a separation as well. If this is Donald Trump in the White House, this could also be read as the actual House may want him to come in to speak, with the House knighting over to the birds. I'm not seeing anything here that says that he receives a subpoena. I'm not seeing the letter. I'm not seeing the bouquet. So I can't tell you if he will be receiving a subpoena. But here's the House holding hearings. The House speaking. The House perhaps trying to get a hold of those phone calls here that are classified. But it's revealed here. I don't know what members of the House, this could be like a committee in the House that perhaps has access, has clearance, and they can get into it and reveal what was said. So I don't know if this would be like the Gang of Eight that's being talked about here. But there's the House and whatever was done with technology, and here's the phone calls, perhaps asking him to come in to speak. But he's he's PO'd. He's PO'd. He's not very happy about it because this right here, if this is love and this is anger, this is hate. These two here with the heart and the whip, or it could be an abusive relationship, but that's normally I would read this as hate. This could be talking about hate speech as well, that may have been on this server. And there's a quick and sudden cut, swift sudden cut separation. Also note here that the scythe is card number 10. This is the card for the fall, also for the month of October. So he's looking at some serious heartbreak here. I'm not seeing the snake, so I can't say that he's going to flip on that guy. And he's going to betray him. But there's no love lost here with the heart and the whip. It's like hate. Like, I'm sorry, that's a strong word, but that's what it is. Let me see what else. Knights. Yeah, Trump's looking at removal. He's looking at being removed. There's something about internet hacking here with the stars knighting to the scythe. That's some sort of internet hacking. And also we're going to read the stars as his hopes. Yeah, he's lost all hope. If he was eyeing the White House to get in there, because the House is right before him. If he was eyeing the White House, no sir. With the scythe right below him and the whip right behind him. And like I said, this is a pattern, something that happens over and over and over again, repetitive. So yeah, we all know he's implicated. It's just a matter of finding out what else is in there in those phone calls. This is the phone call with the House, the White House, perhaps a phone call or a small meeting or a hearing. If he does speak to the House, it may be done in private, with the book right below it. But like I said, I'm not seeing anything here that would signal that he is being subpoenaed. So let's keep an eye out for that. I'm also going to go ahead and pop in Mike Pompeo on this one. Just to try to get both of those out of the way, because we know he's implicated. So let me put that up and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back. This little box spread here is for Mike Pompeo for October 2019. I thought I would lump this in with Pence. So this first row here is the ring, the dog, the book. Funny that one came up in the same spot again, whatever they're keeping secret. This next row here, we're seeing the fish, the man, the snake. And then here we're seeing the anchor, the mice, and the key. So we're seeing here that this person here, whoever this is, I'm not sure who it is, could be Rudy Giuliani, but this is usually someone that's an assistant, someone that guides you and protects you. But he has some sort of a promise that was made that was kept secret. We're seeing here that there's money that's false. There's big trouble around money. And then we're seeing here like a lifestyle of corruption that gets exposed, a chain of corruption that gets exposed, a chain of thievery that is being exposed here. Along this row, we're seeing the promise of money that was secured here. And then we're seeing whoever this person is, whether it's Rudy Giuliani or another advisor, and him and corruption. And they're perhaps possibly stealing as well. And then we're seeing the secrets that they've lied about, or whatever is classified that they've lied about is being exposed here. He knows about a promise that was made. With this diagonal this way, this is a promise, a commitment, an agreement, him, and then the exposure or the answer here. We're seeing that there's been a persistent secret or something that's persistent that is classified here. But whatever it is that they've been lying about to cover this up gets exposed. We're seeing a criminal conspiracy here with the ring knighting over to the mice. This is a ring of criminals, a circle of criminals, a circle of thievery. So I would consider this an agreement to conspire and commit corruption, or an agreement to corrupt, or an agreement to steal. So this is criminal conspiracy here. This is a long-term friend, a lifelong friend, a stable advisor, who's the key. He has the answer, or he is the key to all of this. And secret corruption here that's being exposed with the mice knighting over to the book. That's secret corruption or criminality that's being done in secret, and also a betrayal. Secret criminality and a betrayal that gets exposed. We're seeing with the ring knighting over to the snake, that's a false agreement or betraying an agreement here, and a chain of lying and betrayal. But it's all around criminal conspiracy. So whatever was in that was classified that he was in on, that he lied and betrayed about, that gets exposed. But he's part of the criminal conspiracy with the ring knighting over to the fish. There's also money that has been stolen and lied about with this guy. Because here's money stolen, money that is corrupt, money that is eroding, or money that is expired, but it's like money that they stole and lied about. And then this guy. There's money that, or business that has been done in secret. And then money here for the money gets found out somehow. There's important money that's secret, part of this criminal conspiracy. And there's that promise of money that was made that had been secured already. So this may be like some sort of a promise for payment here. This could be money that, or business that had been promised and it had been secured. But it's part of that criminal conspiracy. Let me see. Secret money that gets revealed here. Criminal conspiracy. The chain of criminality, the chain of corruption, the chain of thievery that gets exposed here. But it's like him and this person were corrupt, or him and this person were stealing something as part of that criminal conspiracy that they were covering up. That's got me wondering, because that's money that's stolen and lied about. And then there's that guy. Money stolen, betrayal to him. And there's money that's missing. And then there was money that was promised and secured over here. I'm not seeing anything that says that this money was redirected. I'm going to have to read on that separate, because that's showing, besides the criminal conspiracy, it's like the money's missing. Money is missing, or money was stolen. With the corners here, we have a permanent, long-standing agreement to keep a secret. And that secret was the criminality, the corruption, and money that was being kept secret. But that money was also being stolen. But he's at the center of the criminal conspiracy as well. If this is talking about the thing that I just heard about on the news yesterday, I think it was on the Lawrence O'Donnell show, that there had been a file. Well, when the Inspector General went to go speak to the committees behind closed doors in private, of a file that had been circulating his department, the State Department, and it was full of conspiracy theories. Here, conspiracy. Criminal conspiracy that was being handed out perhaps by Rudy Giuliani and the other two lawyers that he was working with, in regards to just a conspiracy theory that was totally debunked. It was in his State Department. So perhaps that's something that is here, because this is something that is secret. So perhaps this is talking, even though I'm not seeing the letter here, talking about a secret document. But that could be playing in here as well. But there's criminal conspiracy and stolen money. Let me check something and I'll be right back. Okay, so this was a yes/no question to see if he was stealing money. We have the Fox, which is a negative card. This is fraud, manipulation, someone that's investigating, someone that's covert. We have the Heart, which is positive, and the Garden, which is positive. It's looking like yes, and it was coming out of something that had to do with the public or some sort of a charity. So I don't know if this is in regards to FEMA. I don't know what this is, because his box spreads showed money that was being stolen. This is saying yes. Let me see if I can figure out where they're stealing it from. I'll be right back. Okay, so this one was to see where he's stealing the money from. Central to the reading, we have the mice and the fish. This is what they're stealing, something that's supposed to be going overseas. I don't know what that is. Here's the money that's being stolen. It's being delivered. The money's being delivered, or they're delivering money somewhere else. I don't know if this is relief funds up here. That is supposed to be going somewhere else, perhaps. I don't see anything here that would talk about an island. Like I don't see the mountain anywhere over here, which would be like a remote location. But they're stealing money from something that's supposed to be going overseas, here, and they're delivering that money somewhere. This could also be talking about stealing from stocks, because the fish is money, it's business, it's stocks, it's trade. So I don't know if he's in on like insider trading, and that's another corrupt thing he's got going on. But it's like stealing money or stealing from stocks. This would be like your 401k here, retirement fund here. So I don't know if they're stealing it from there as well. There's the delivery of a promise for money here. And here's this right here. And I think you guys know what that stands for. A power that's foreign, represented by a bear. They're stealing it and delivering it. And here's a notice of separation here, and a sudden stroke of luck. But they've been stealing from something that's supposed to be going overseas. And then there's the promise that was made to this person here, who's represented by the bear. A promise that was made to a powerful foreign country here. And then there's perhaps the White House or the administration or property and then money. But they were stealing it from something that was supposed to be going overseas. So I don't know if this is the relief funds for Puerto Rico. I don't know if this is supposed to be money that was stolen for FEMA, money that's being stolen out of stocks. With this right here, this would be like your 401k. This would be like the stock market, stealing from the markets. But here's a promise that was made to this person here. And that's the money that's stolen. This is MBS here, here, and here. But why would they be stealing? Okay, you guys, can you please help me out and let me know in the comment section down below? I know that Pompeo is a war hawk. He's been drooling at the mouth to invade Iran for the longest time. So he's super happy to get into bed with Saudi Arabia, because this is a royal family here. This is royalty and a royal legacy here. This is quite possibly Saudi Arabia. This could be Russia here, and a promise that was made to Russia. But these people speak out of both sides of their mouths, so they could be saying that, you know, they're against Russia while secretly taking money from them. But it looks like he made a promise to this person, and there was a promise made to Saudi Arabia as well. He's part of that criminal conspiracy that we saw in the box spread. We didn't see the birds in that spread, so I can't tell you about the phone call. Criminal conspiracy, stealing money, a secret that's suddenly revealed. Oh, and he knows about the promise. With the previous reading we had, the ring, the man, the key, he may have been in on that promise that was made here and to these people here with MBS. So I'm going to wrap this up here, and I'm going to try to get to, let me see who else I have. I have Ivanka, Kushner, and then I want to do a box spread on Boris Johnson too. Okay, thank you so much for being with me here today, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye-bye.